Proceedings in the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial continue in the Pretoria High Court today, and Linda Mnisi is following this one for us. Linda, good morning to you. It was all about, and we've seen this happen before, it was all about these cell phone records, the geolocation, who made calls to whom at what hour of the day. How important a phase in this trial are we right now?
You'll remember, Iman, that the last time that a cell phone data analyst was in court, he told us that there was particular phone calls that were made with now what we know to be the alleged mastermind, Kelly Khumalo, that is accused number 5. And the challenge at the time was that the defense was saying that because that number is not registered or recorded in accused number 5's name, it cannot be said that it was him who made contact with Kelly Khumalo. They went on to say that even a simple phone call does not prove any wrongdoing or a plot to murder Senzo Meyiwa, also because the state at that time also did not have the contents of that call. Now the state has come back with another data analyst who says, in fact, that very cell phone number that is disputed was used by accused number 5 to open accounts. So he registered it as a reference, now pointing to the fact that this phone was accused number 5's phone, and which made contact with the alleged mastermind, the mastermind being Kelly Khumalo. The first call was made in August 2014. This was just 2 months before Senzo Meyiwa was killed. The second call was made on the 15th of October. This was 8 days before Senzo Meyiwa was killed. So what the state is now trying to do is just solidify what they say are cell phone links or are links between the accused, and of course furtherance of their allegation that they all acted in common purpose.
It's so fascinating how they're beginning to weave each part of, the evidence together to form this cohesive picture, and also to prove intent and connections and so on. Just for somebody who has been watching this kind of plot on in the beginning, the trial within the trial, to where we are now, where it seems as if there's a bit more momentum in the trial itself, where are we?
So right now we're still continuing with the main trial, and from the evidence that we've been seeing in the past couple of days, yes, there is cell phone evidence that the court is hearing, but also it's important, Iman, to take all of this in context. The state has laid evidence around the firearm and a number of aspects that involve the commission of this crime. But now, obviously, there has been a question around how accused number 4 and accused number 5 fit into this picture. And when you take into account issues like the confession statements and the very minimal role that is alleged they played, the state now wants to sort of prove to the courts that, this is their role. They were with the accused persons before the commission of the crime, when the crime was committed, and even after.
Linda Mnisi, thank you very much. It is a fascinating point, and we've seen the public desperate for details to know more about how all of this unfolded. So we'll keep an eye on court a little bit later on. And also just in terms of housekeeping, so we had that story yesterday on the protest action that was unfolding in the city of Johannesburg with the cleaners and the security guards, and we had reached out to the Department of Health. We understand that we will have them on the program and on this conversation about whether the city of Joburg, in terms of sanitation and water infrastructure, is heading towards the precipice. We have also reached out to Joburg Water. So hopefully we will get a response from them on this dossier that we've been talking about this morning, to just find out the veracity of some of the details revealed and what their response plan is going to be.